province?
Yeah, Verde. Map shows one major road which leads to the city of Verde. Other than that, looks like a lot of jungle.
Let's give Bowman a call. Bowman, we're crossing into the province Villa Verde.
Other than a lot of legal coca farms, there's a mine there owned by the cartel. The mine is the cartel's source for pyrolusite. It's used to make chemicals that purify the cocaine, make it nice and white or something.
I think we could screw up that step in production for you.
I don't have intel on who's running things in Villa Verde. Be careful. Gather intel on the Buchan before making any big moves. Bowman out.
It's the Bolivian coca. His mother carried him on her back until he was old enough to go to work for himself. For decades, Yayo picked the leaves, fingers blistered, back aching, feet bleeding. But never, in all that time, did he once extract the alkaloids to make cocaine. To Yayo, the coca leaf was an ancient tradition, going back 8,000 years. A medicine, a culture, una planta sagrada. Of course, the Americanos had a different opinion. They called it Plan Dignidad, the dignity plan. Although Yayo was no more than a farmer, un cocalero, his world was left in ruins. With no other means available, he was forced to do the one thing that he vowed never to do. He was forced to produce cocaine. In the end, the Americans' efforts to stop cocaine production created one of the greatest cocaine producers to ever live.
This is El Way. Real name, Pedro Gil. And I know the first question you're asking. What the fuck happened to him? You know what pyrolusite is, right? Yeah, neither did I. Pyrolusite, key syllable pyro, by the way, is the shit they mine in Villa Verde province to turn coca leaves into high-quality cocaine. So what, you ask? Elway's father was a miner. His grandfather was a miner. His grandfather's father was a miner. Basically, Elway didn't have many options until El Boquita came along.
You want to make some real money?
Turns out he wanted to make some real money. Turns out, in fact, he was ambitious. Elway wanted to improve pyrolusite to produce the best cocaine the world has ever seen. Ever hear the expression, it blew up in his face? According to our sources, Elway is a generally affable guy. Good to his workers, cool with Unidad. Just don't ever make a joke about his face. We need to find a way to drive a wedge between Elway and Unidad's Lieutenant Bento. See what you can dig up.
Get a load of this. It has to be the cartel's operations center for Villa Verde.
The local Buchan should have quarters there. Let's take a gander. Hey now, we got a group of Sicarios. The HQ building, inside. They're gonna see you, hold up. Count is now 5. Another tango, count is now 10. We're good, we're good. Target sighted, that's 15. Target eliminated.
Got eyes on the cartel HQ building. Let's get a closer look.
Fuck, we're made. Target is down.
Cargo manifest here for a cartel supply plane. Shipment looks like... Fucking hell. Look at this little arsenal.
These are homemade shotgun shells. Mexican pesos and birdshot inside.
That's a signature. Let's grab these and give Bowman a call. Hey Bowman, I've got a plan to trap Elway. How about we kill the Unidad captain and leave Elway's signature shells at the scene to pin it on him? Sound good?
Devious. Make it happen.
This is a commendation. Looks like it came from a box of cereal, or the Air Force or something. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Here's Captain Bento.
Let's take him out.
Avancen en silencio.
¿Están listos para el trabajo de mañana?
¿Qué carajo? Pero no veo nada. Todo bien.
Okay, we're still all right.
¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo se siente? Lo veo mal.
Unidad captain is down.
Let's plant those shotgun shells and get going.
Por el amor de Dios, camarada, acérquese, sáquenos de aquí, se lo ruego. No nos están haciendo ni cosquillas.
Talk to the local union leader in Villa Verde and see if you can get him to convince the miners to stop digging pyrolusite for the cartel.
We've got enemy activity nearby.
We hear you'd like to get those SB soldiers off your back.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing? Let's get back to business.
Por supuesto. Who wants to work like a slave for those narcos?
If we could make that happen, would you be willing to abandon the mines for good?
Pero no pueden. You can just kill off every Santa Blanca soldier in the country.
If we could manage it, we would. But we can take out enough of them for you to have the time to gather your families and flee.
Se lo agradezco mucho. Santa Blanca has taken over our place in San Marquesa. Clear out that mine, and we should be able to get free.
That we can make happen. look alive. This is the miners' district, and it's crawling with Santa Blanca. We clear them out, and those miners are one step closer to leaving these parts for honest work.
Copy that, compa. Troops on the way.
I got eyes on the mounted
Mounted
weapon.
Target eliminated. Tango down. We're cool, we're cool.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
We're good. We all in one piece? How are we looking?
We're clear over here. Clear. I can use some rounds.
Clear here. That got kind of stressful, huh?
Well, if you didn't want to be a gunfighter, you should have joined the Peace Corps.
Call Pacatori for some reinforcements.
Eyes on a cartel heavy machine gunner by the camp entrance. Shit, Sicario with a minigun.
Hines in
over
the
by
small
the
group of
parking area.
tangos.
I got a second target. Hey, we got a narco. Close to the turret. Target is down.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Aquí andan esos putos.
Frag out. hobo from turning nice and white.
You know pyrolusite is used to filter water, too.
There are other ways to manage that, though, right?
Fuck it. I was drinking bottled water anyway.
Take out the 2 labs that are refining pyrolusite for Santa Blanca. Their loss will set back the cartel's cocaine production for months.
Careful. Sicario's sporting a submachine gun.
Tell me where.
On the catwalk.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. I got eyes on a mounted weapon. Looks like a lab up ahead. Demo's primed and in place.
Tango down. Okay, we're still alright. Lab destroyed.
Ooh-ah. On to the next one.